Well, how's it going, everybody? I figure I'd just come on here really quick, just do a quick video about my favorite video games. I was planning to do this on Saturday, but I picked up a shift at work, and tomorrow I don't have any time, and I'm going on vacation on Sunday, so we're not going to have time to do this. So I figured, and I wanted to get this done, so I'm going to try to just do this one little short video, just do it live, um, maybe for about half an hour or so, just to see what's going on. But yeah, so apologies if this is not regular scheduled. Like I said, I did plan to do this on Saturday, but things came up and I picked up a shift. But first things I wanted to do, of course, is I always do a an update on what I am reading. So I did start The Expanse. So James S. A. Corey's Leviathan Wakes. Um, yeah, and I'm about 150 pages in, and I am enjoying it. Uh, I can't wait to, because I think this series is probably going to be done pretty soon. I would think. I think in November the last book comes out, so I've got that. Um, and then the last book I wanted to show you. Let's see here. So the last book I wanted to show you was I got this one from my library yesterday, and I'm very excited to read it. I'm going to probably start it this weekend. This will be my vacation book that I am going to read. This is the second in the High Republic Star Wars saga, The Rising Storm by uh, Cavan Scott. Is that how you say that? But yeah, so this is the first was the Light of the Jedi, which I absolutely loved. That was the very first book I read this year, and that got a 5 stars star. So I will be reading that pretty soon. All right, so let's get into my favorite video game. So growing up, PlayStation was my jam. That was the first. Well, excuse me. I shouldn't say that. Like, of course, we never had any, but the Nintendo, of course, like Mario. I remember playing that, especially like um, the Super Nintendo was the no. It was NES was also Mario Super. Is it Super Mario World 3? That I remember playing the heck out of that one. And then my cousins had the Nintendo 64, which really propelled my video game playing. James Bond GoldenEye was absolutely amazing, and Perfect Dark, World Is Not Enough. Just those James Bond games. I remember playing the heck out of whenever especially GoldenEye. GoldenEye was a huge hit in the household. Um, yeah, that game, like, I a lot of nostalgia playing that game. I did go back to see how it worked. I didn't play it. First of all, I did play with a Nintendo 64 controller, and I can't remember even how to play that thing. Is so wonky and a very a very weird controller. And I couldn't figure it out. I was playing with my cousin Super Mario, or what was that, Mario Party. I'd play Mario Party with her, and um, I could not figure out that controller again when like I was younger. But yeah, definitely GoldenEye was a staple. After that, I got the PlayStation One, and I actually own that console myself. And with that, Civilization 2, I remember playing the hell out of Civ 2. It was a lot of fun. Um, again, nostalgia factor. I don't know if I want to go back to play that game just because it probably doesn't hold up. Um, but I put a lot of hours into that. And then, of course, like I was always a Madden fan. Loved football, so I'd buy the game every year it came out. Now it's just kind of pretty trashy. It's they need to fix a lot of things before I get the couple new Maddens. I do have Madden 20. That's just because I found it for like $5 and figured because the last Madden I actually bought new was Madden 17, and it wasn't very good. Or it was fine. It did what I needed to do, but they do need to fix that series. So I did a lot of the sports games like hockey and baseball. Um, but I remember for PlayStation 2, another one my friend always used to rent was Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. If anyone remembers that game, we played the heck out of that game. That Twisted Metal we would always rent. And I think it was Twisted Metal 2, whichever, I don't remember which one it was. And then Vigilante 8, I remember those were always going to the video store to rent those three games in particular, especially like, yeah, Need for Speed and Twisted Metal were definitely always rented every weekend. We should have just bought those games, but yeah, I remember those games playing a lot. Games that I actually own: Crash Bandicoot and Spyro. Uh, Loved those games. It was Crash Bandicoot 2. Was it Crash Bandicoot 2? I'm pretty sure it was 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 2. And then Spyro the Dragon number 1 we had for PlayStation 1. And those were awesome. Um, and I actually bought the remastered version for PlayStation 4 and replayed those. I don't know if I have them anymore. Oh, I do. I can show that later. All right. So then moving on to PlayStation 2. I don't remember a whole lot of games I had for PS2 besides like sports games. Um, yeah. So I don't remember that too much. If there was any iconic PlayStation 2 games, of course, like Resident Evil. I never got into Resident Evil. I don't like to play like horror games because it stresses me out, and I'm a stressed out person already. I don't need to be stressed out playing video games. I want to relax playing video games, so I didn't do that. And then PlayStation 3, of course, that was where Skyrim came in. But now let's talk about PlayStation 4 because I want to kind of keep this a little bit short. I have to go do grocery shopping. All right, so of course, for the PS4, of course, you have your Maddens. That's I play the heck out of that. Uh, we've got Golf 2K21. So we're just gonna zip through some of these sports games that I have. Like, of course, I've got NHL 16 because I don't need to get a new updated version. All right, I think that's it for sports. If there is, oh wait, I have NHL 17. So yeah, that's it for sports. Now, okay, so the ones that I don't have anymore that were great was Skyrim. Skyrim I don't have anymore. Skyrim is probably one of the best games I've ever played. It might be. It was so immersive. If you have not played Skyrim and you have any interest in like those role playing games, Skyrim is the best in the near future because it's going to be a little expensive and you can't find it right now. But I will be getting Elder Scrolls 6 and Starfield, which is like a space type of Skyrim game. So Skyrim was a huge staple in my probably I think that came out in PlayStation 3 was college 2011, and Skyrim was great. So I don't have Skyrim anymore, and then I also don't have The Witcher 3 anymore. Witcher 3 was also a great game. Tried reading the books. I got through like the half of the first one. Just kind of like, this isn't. I'll play the games. Game was great. I was really looking forward to CD Projekt Red's Cyberpunk, but apparently you have to wait. I'm gonna have to get a PlayStation 5 for that because it's not Cyberpunk is kind of it apparently it's pretty glitchy and not that great of a experience on the old gens. So yeah, so Witcher 3 was great. All right, so we've got Fallout 4. Fallout 4 is just like Skyrim, basically. I mean, it's the same creators, Bethesda, and it just open world madness. And again, you can take your character to do whatever you want. So it's great. It like I love those type of games where you can create your own character and play the game how you want to play. I spent, you spend $60. I want to be able to do what I want to do. So basically, the gist of this is nuclear war has happened, and you are on the East Coast somewhere, Boston area, and you come out of a fallout shelter. What is this? It's years have gone by, and you are in coming out of the vault, and you just explore the world. And there's creatures, there's marauders, there's bad guys, there's good guys. You kind of make that play. But what I really liked about this one is you can create your own settlements, which is a lot of fun. Break down old cars to make walls and stuff like that, and turrets and all that fun stuff. So we have Fallout. Oh, so we have Spider-Man, and then we have Miles Morales Spider-Man. So this was a little short. It's still good. It's still good. Was it worth $60? No, it's pretty short. But this definitely worth $60. If you are a Marvel fan and you like the beat 'em up style games, like I will say, for the PlayStation 3, I love the Batman Arkham series. That was so much fun, and I can't wait for them to make some new stuff. But yeah, Spider-Man is a great game. Great game. So much fun. Even if you're just swinging in between buildings, it's so much fun just to just to explore New York City. I've never been, but I feel like I have with this game. The story is great. You're going to see a lot of familiar foes to fight. It's awesome. So highly recommend the Spider-Man games. I've got Shadow of War, and then what was the second one? Or no, this was the second one. Shadow of Mordor, right? Um, I mean, this game's good. It's just that it's pretty repetitive to me. So I never finished this one. I did finish Shadow of Mordor. I love the Nemesis system in that, where it makes it fun to die and lose in this game, because you know that you're gonna have to fight the orc that killed you and stuff like that. But is a lot of I love the Nemesis program. They should really introduce that into more games to get it more interactive, I guess. I never beat this. This is the Outer Worlds. This is from Obsidian. So I think this is the story is a bunch of people from Bethesda left to Obsidian and created this. It's I never beat it. I got kind of bored, which I mean that's just me. Like I didn't feel like playing it. It's not a bad game, but yeah, it's this open world outer space type space opera. So, and then of course we've got the Batman Arkham Knight. So this one was okay. I didn't care for the driving, and I don't think a lot of people did. Like apparently that was the downfall of the game, was the whole driving aspect. You just want to go from building to building, beating up bad guys, and seeing some of those familiar foes that you're used to seeing in Batman games. But so yeah, we have the Arkham Knight. This one was fun. This is a Jedi Fallen Order. Um, it's if you're a Star Wars fan, this is a must. I'm not gonna. The ending is absolutely spectacular, and it is. I think it's on the shorter side, but it's still superb. And this is what I was talking about. This is the Spyro Reignited trilogy, and then I also have the Crash Bandicoot one, because I don't have the case anymore. But so I've got Spyro and Crash Bandicoot. So it's got all 3 games of Crash, all 3 games of Spyro. And it's just to play, just to get some nostalgia. And these are actually pretty dang fun games. All right. The last one I have here that I own, of course, like It's a love-hate relationship with Rockstar games. I really enjoyed the single players of Red Dead and Red Dead 2. Um, but I mostly bought the game for the online stuff, and the online stuff is getting it was it, the online stuff for Red Dead and Grand Theft 5 was amazing to begin with. Then it just got to a shit show, and then Red Dead 2 never really fulfilled on those promises. Red Dead 2 was a mess online. Red Dead 2 has one of the best campaigns ever, if not the best, in my opinion. But I bought it to play with my friends online, and it did not. It didn't. It was fun for maybe a half an hour, and then you kind of realize that this is all garbage and it's not good. Um, but I will say, for about 5 years, Grand Theft Five was great online. A lot of stuff that you could do. Um, but it just kind of fell by the. It's just repetitive kind of crap. Um, a lot of people, it's a lot of hackers now and modders and stuff like that. So it's kind of made the game unplayable, in my opinion. But yeah, another game I forgot to say before I end this up here, because I do have to go um, get some groceries. Was God of War. I don't have God of War anymore, but God of War 4, that's the one for PlayStation 4, was absolutely spectacular, and it definitely deserved Game of the Year. I know that GTA 5 was the Rockstar people were kind of pissed off that they didn't get it, but if you played God of War, you do realize that campaign mode so much better than GTA, so much better. Um, so I don't have that one anymore. I'm trying to think what I have on. I on the actual PlayStation myself. Like I have bought. I've got Civilization 6, which is okay. It's okay. Um, I'm trying to think what else I have had. I think that's it for right now. But yeah, so I got to get going here. So take care, everybody. Sorry again, I won't be able to do it on Saturday. Life happens, but I figured I'd come on here just do a short one because I did kind of say I wanted to do some video game stuff. So take care, everybody. Have a good one.